but let's see radar where these showers are right over Lake Pontchartrain and heading south. I've tracked them to be there at about 12 miles per hour, anywhere from around 10 to 13 miles per hour. What I'm going to do is zoom in, and actually some more development has just started to show with that particular shower activity that's right over the causeway, making itself in. Let me actually get in here a little bit tighter. There we go. And you can see we've got some shower potential as I stop it. It could be right here on the south shore and making its way into the city well before we know it. Let's look at this entire line as we get up here and put it down at about, well, there it is, about 10, 12, 13 miles per hour. We can see it here in Westlake by 13 minutes. University of New Orleans there, Lakefront Airport in about 18. Gentilly in about 20 minutes. That's for the most south end. When you go to Bucktown, you go to Kenner, you'd have to put that at more at about 30 minutes to about 40 minutes from now. But that southward movement does show that we've got some rain potential. Real-time temperatures still some 80s, a 73, and Bogalusa is feeling mighty fine. And that's with a dew point of 67. But dew point's nearly 80 Galliano, so a big stretch of that from north to south. And of course, that dew point near 80 is like a steam room, and it feels still like 90 officially here in New Orleans. So Metairie, we've got those rain chances for you with those showers moving north to south. And we look at a little wider picture. It is still 85 in Houston with that extreme heat that's here. And you look at Covington, those temperatures easing back to 70s, but look at what's going to be happening quickly once that sun rises. We're into the 80s, as you know it, by about 8 to 10 o'clock. There's all that heat that's west. There's kind of the weak front, still warm, hot, humid, however you're going to see it. But as we get that big bubble of heat to move in, still have a weak system overhead to bring scattered storms Saturday. By Sunday, that heat is starting to settle up right on top of us, or saddle up right on top of us. By next week, it really expands. Short-term forecast kind of having a tough time with that resolution right over Lake Pontchartrain, but what I am more certain of is more coastal storms very late tonight, tomorrow, to get Saturday started. Low 70s North Shore, mid to upper 70s South Shore, some 80s, nothing new. Scattered storms, look at them start to blossom in the heat of the day here tomorrow. High temperatures pushing lower to mid-90s, but one or two of those storms could be severe, strong wind gusts, large hail, what we've been through. Those 90s feeling closer to 100. Then on Sunday, watch the rain chances go down. A slight chance shown here. I think it's overdone a little bit. Temperatures pushing mid-90s, and look at what we do. That heat index could be 105 to 110. Could be easing into at least heat advisory criteria, but College World Series in Omaha. Saturday morning storms, then hot, but the winds could play a part going in Sunday to Monday. Those are north winds that blow in from, I think, if I remember the orientation of the field correct. Then we've got that heat next week, and if it gets so hot as we're expecting, some serious storms could be coming in. So we'll need to watch both of those things, the extreme heat and also some strong, serious storms. Tropical storm Brett has really undergone some weakening here, and the latest forecast shows it will continue to weaken and even dissipate as we get into Saturday evening. It has no impact to us. If we take that forecast, its energy out, it's going into Central America, and the high pressure that gives us that heat building in keeps that storm south. Wind shear and dry air has been playing into it too. Then we look into Cindy, eventually running into higher wind shear and also drier air. That takes that storm away and dissipates it also going into next week. It stays well away from us. Saturday storms, more Sunday heat, and look out for next week, weather impact days with the extreme heat.